So hello everybody, and welcome to today's broadcast, and thank you so much for joining us. The broadcast Healing Through Love and Grace. And what to say about that? Well, we will find out shortly. For me, I know my experience of the wonderful healing and loving and unconditional energy of Ascended Master Saint Germain in that space has the ability to support people to just open and release fears and things that stand in their way. And as the invitation said, to lay down your burdens, to relax a little more, and to really be open to receive love and grace so that healing can occur in your life on any level that it's required. So I am going to hand you over to a chamaré, and we can begin today's broadcast. Again, thank you from my heart.
Let's first begin by giving praise to Source, Mother, Father, God. We thank you, God, for bringing forth this moment, for bringing us together, for supporting us, to waking up to who we truly are, to guiding us step by step, to dropping the illusions and any belief that we hold or thought that holds us back from who we really are. We pray your grace, God, not only for ourselves, for our planet, for all of our brothers and sisters on the planet, for this universe, as we go through our transformation. And we thank you for absolutely everything. And help us have the strength and courage to follow the guidance that comes to us. Help us have the strength and courage and the willingness to receive your endless flow of love and grace and kindness and abundance and support. Om Shanti. So we are 99 people in total coming together today, and I find it interesting that when Saint Germain came and brought forth the information for these next 3 days, I had no idea that a solar flare, a real big solar flare, had or was going to do its thing and on its way to our planet, and no accidents with anything. So I invite you to put your logical mind to the side, to come into your heart, and to relax as we move along. So let's take a unified deep breath. And let's close our eyes and bring our attention and our awareness into our heart. And breathe as if you're breathing from your heart. And with each inhale and each exhale, relax into your breathing. Coming into this moment, letting go of the past and the future, coming into this moment. Keep focusing on the breathing. And see, sense, and feel as if the most beautiful golden light, as we call forth that from our heart, and just fill your body with your intention, with soft, radiant golden light. And as you fill your body with this golden light, extend this light around your body, creating a very large bubble of light around your body. As we set the intention together, that the angels and the masters of love and light, Divine Mother, intercede into our lives, helping us to heal what's required to heal, to let go what's required to let go, to embrace what's required to embrace, and to move on even more into the love that we are. And extend this golden light now to fill the space you're sitting in. Fill the room you're in with this light. Now with a unified intention, just imagine for a moment 98 people in a circle, including you making 99. And with your intent, you send love from your heart to your left, to the person next to you. Remember, there is truly no time and space within the field of energy. We are all together. And as you send this love into the person next to you in this vast circle, you receive love into your heart from the person on your right. And we unify together in one light, one heart. And just feel yourself unify with all these beings, choosing to be together right now. And whether you're here present in this moment or you're going to listen to this later, it is the same. There is no time. And just feel yourself fill up with love. Love and kindness. Softness and gentility. As all 98 people are filling you up with love, kindness, softness, and gentility. And you are filling them up. And just sit in that energy for a moment as we go silent. Just be still and welcome the energy of the most kind and beautiful Ascended Master Saint Germain. Greetings. Take a deep breath. And when you feel ready, open your eyes. How are you doing? For some of you, you will sit and simply watch. So be it. For others, you will have direct experience. For others, you will work according to your soul's contract for this moment. For those of you who are choosing to investigate this moment through watching, we recommend that you put aside what you think you know and allow your heart to guide you. You will receive much more through the guidance and the surrender of your own heart than following the fluctuation of the chaotic mind. Take a deep breath. Now, the invitation is for you to come and unburden. The greatest burden that you carry is the burden of your mind. The consistent flow of one thought after another, after another, after another. Even the thought, I am present. I am a healer. I am light. I am love. These are all still thought. The only true place for the direct experience of the beauty that is all around you at all times is through your heart. Now, how does one go from the practice of consistent thinking to the practice of feeling. And when we say feeling, we do not imply feeling that comes out of the stimulus of a thought. For indeed, you can stimulate feeling through your thinking. We speak of the feeling that is beyond that, which sponsors itself from deep within, which has no opposite. And every human being has known this experience when they were born, when you were little babies, and you looked at life without opinion. You simply observed. And then through that observation, you learned what is right, what is wrong, what people like, what people don't like. If I do this, I get love. If I do that, they take love away. If I do this, they like me. If I do that, they don't like me. In that process, you began to forget, and you began to forget to survive. For a little baby is simply being itself, which has no definition. Then in time, through education, and education begins early, does not begin in the schools that you send your children to. Education begins the moment that the child begins to recognize the parent or parents. They have fluctuation. And in that, the child feels something. And indeed what the child feels is the parent's energy, not their own. That they're so open, totally vulnerable. And they're so open and vulnerable, for there's nothing to hide, nothing to run from. Everything is perfect. Yet they are embodied in the same world you're embodied in. It is the same one. So how is it that a child, a baby, can live in such harmony with all of creation, and the adult that is with the child be in such disharmony? How is that so? Mind. And the mind will say, well, the child does not have the worries I have. The child has no bills, no to-do lists. And we honor that. You have created a reality in this world which requires you to pay bills. You've created forms of exchange that require you to go and do something so you can get your sustenance. And this is a reality that all of you experience. Yet is it the only reality? No, of course not. For within this paradigm, this moment, exists a reality beyond that reality, yet experiences itself right here, right now, your earth, form reality, time reality, yet has nothing to do with the energy of I must do to get. I must do this to survive. Now indeed, one living in that energy knows it all too well. You know its flavor, you know its rules, you know its conditions. You understand. Yet there is another reality, that there are those here on your earth, many, who are living in another reality, who still pay bills. They still pay the electric company. They still eat. They have children and families. Some don't. Yet they are not a part of a consciousness that says, I must do this for my supply. They are part of a consciousness beyond logical knowing that lives and expresses, God is my supply. The creator of all that is. I am aligned with that. And to the logical mind, it makes no sense. To the doubting Thomas, there's nowhere to go. Yet to those who, in their own choice, in their own action, surrender, moment by moment, find trust, and in that begin to experience directly the fruit of that surrender and trust. And slowly and slowly and slowly, the old consciousness dissolves from where it came, illusion, into a consciousness that was always there. Now you will know this now, later, your next life, but you will know it. That all that exists in this moment God's love manifest. Her beauty expressing this moment. Yet you become blind to that reality because of mind. Nothing wrong with mind. Nothing wrong with having a thought. That you are within an energy, that your mind is the tool that you use to create, to figure out, to understand, to analyze, to categorize. And indeed, it works a little bit. Yet within its workings, there is always a form of lack, one form or another. Thought creations are never complete within themselves, ever. And they never will be. A thought goes from one to another, endlessly. And you pray, you ask for your life to change. You hear, change your thinking, and indeed, change your thinking. Going from thought to no thought is possible, yet is a leap. Going from the thought of I don't have to the thought of I have. Then the logical mind says, well, I don't have. How can I say I have? Oh, if I am part of the universal creation, if God is real, if love is real, And it is infinite. And I'm told over and over through history books, through teachers, through masters, Divine Mother, you are an expression of God, and God is all love itself. Unconditional, with no opposite. Then where do the opposites manifest from? For the opposites here are consistently happening. One day you're happy, the next day you're sad. One day you feel optimistic, ready to live the dream that is alive in you. The next moment you doubt yourself, and it goes nowhere. Where do these opposites come from? They come from your mind, the collective mind. Yet this moment, within your heart, the peace you crave is there. Everything that you do for love, searching for love. Every word you say, searching for love. Every place you go searching for love. Do you not understand? Everything you do, every thought you have, every utterance, you do it for one thing alone, and it's for love. Longing for it, starving for it. Yet you are love itself, and you have forgotten. Our invitation is for you to come and unburden. And you may have had a thought, oh, I want to unburden this, unburden that. That is not our intent, to take your mind's selective burdens. Our intent is to take the root of burden itself. And to take the root of something, the root of a burden, is to take your attention away from it totally. And go to the source. Go to that which does not have burden. That which you call God, Goddess, Mother, Father, the indweller of all beings in your heart. Close your eyes. Let us journey together this moment. We will support you. To go into that place that is neither here nor there. That place in which presence itself is experienced. That place in which, healing emerges from. The house of love itself. The throne of God, Goddess. Your heart. Begin to breathe. And focus on your breathing. Bring your awareness to your heart. Let us go on an inner journey. Long ago, beloved, you came from a reality that knew only of unity, camaraderie, kindness, and friendship. And you saw this place, a reality in which people were forgetting. They were forgetting love. From your place you could hear the prayers of the multitudes. Asking for deliverance from fear, from anger and violence, from separation, from souls who knew instinctively that there was more. And from this place, from your compassionate heart, you knew you could make a difference. You could help soothe the wounded hearts being called. You could birth yourself into that reality, foregoing the home you knew in such totality that you would forget it. That way you could become fully a part of another consciousness. Knowing that as time went by, you would also experience the same longing of the prayers that you had heard. You would also experience the same heartache that separation delivers. Yet you knew the spark within your heart was so established that it could not be extinguished. And you knew that spark would grow as you would question day by day, month by month, year by year, the reality that you were in. You would question everything, knowing that there was a better way, knowing that your strength was in your unity, in your coming together, in your community, in your friendships. Yet during this time, you also got lost. Yet you knew you did not come alone. You came with friends called Soul Family, who sat behind the scenes in spirit form, walking with you, holding the energy from whence you came, those who would not forget, those who are with you even this moment. There to remind you, to guide you to that group, to that meditation, to that teacher, to that master. To guide you to forgive when your programming said do not forgive. Guide you to love when your programming said protect yourself. These friends, this soul family of yours that is with you now and will remain with you, ever reminding you of where you came from, ever reminding you of why you came, ever reminding you that you did not come to get lost in others' dreams, that you came to show the way to unity through heart, through love, through kindness, through understanding and compassion. Yet somewhere along the way, the seed was planted in your mind that who are you to guide others in love? Who are you to speak of love and compassion? Who are you who is imperfect, who has so much on their own plate? Not realizing that it is the very act of guiding others to unite, to come together in the heart, to share, to be kind. Regardless of what was on your plate that had been created through a life and a reality of polarity. Regardless of what was there, you knew that the transformation of what was on your plate and others was love and kindness. That it mattered not who worshipped what, as long as there was love and kindness. It mattered not what technique anyone did, as long as there was love and kindness. That healing would occur. Transformation would happen. And the lost would be found. The heartache would be soothed. Wounds would be healed. New family members found. People coming together. All diverse, all different, all walking this journey differently in their own way. Yet underneath all of it, you recognize that love and kindness was our common ground. Was who you are, even this moment. And you knew you would forget. For beloved, it is you who has called forth this moment. It is not the sea of ascended masters and angels and divine beings who are present this moment, participating in this moment. No, it is you. We are coming to your invitation. We are coming to your party. We are coming to your intention you may not remember. Yet, you said there will come a moment where we will come together. And we ask you, Saint Germain, to come, to assist us, to see what we already know, to call forth what we already are, and to let go of what we are not. And so this moment, we are here together as one in the heart. For you, for all those who will have ears to hear, for all those who recognize the unity within all beings. It is time, beloved one. This moment. This moment. It is time to recognize and act upon through a state of being of love that your deliverance from separation consciousness can only come through uniting together. To drop the differences, the appearance of differences, and unite in love. Unite in heart. Stay focused on your breathing. The content we share in this moment matters not. What matters most is the love in your heart. Breathe. Breathe and feel. As you connect more and more with your unseen family. And simply allow yourself to fill up in the unity of God's love. Breathe. Surrender to your heart even more. Let go into the love of your own heart. this moment. This completely new moment. Be born again. Let everything go. Every positive, every negative, every victory, every failure, every perception, every idea, let it all go. For what is forgiveness? For forgiveness is the moment in which you embrace, in which you are reborn, and all that which was is brought into love. The crucible of light to be cleansed. Yet not for you, beloved. You have nothing to do except give up your past by embracing this moment. Let it all go. And feel the light of God's love. Create a clean foundation. Only you, beloved, can allow this by saying yes in your heart. You are anew. Every opportunity for you to remember who you are is yours this moment and every moment. The opportunity to see through the body you currently have the beauty that is all around you is yours this moment. Take it. The grace to know that within every being you see dwells God's love as God. And behind the appearance is the opportunity to love, to be kind, to show that you have remembered that we are all united in the heart. May you take this moment. May you fully embrace it. May you not look back or forward. And allow the experience and your own awareness to expand of the magnificence, beloved one, of who you are. For we sit in this moment with the eyes that we see, and we see clearly. And we are in awe of your beauty. This moment. Whether you will accept or not, it will not sway the truth. Take a deep breath. And when you are ready, open your eyes. If you would like to share anything, or you'd like to ask anything, we will take 3 questions and 7 sharings, and then we will be complete.
This is a Sharon from Colin. Dear Saint Germain, thank you for your beloved grace. Many blessings. Colin Pasananda, Buffalo Heart.
You are most welcome, beloved. Yet it is also important to remember, what is grace? We will give a simple definition of grace. Grace is the out-breath of love itself, which requires nothing to be itself. It simply knows itself through sharing itself. And in that sharing, things change, and you call it grace. Hence, in any moment that you allow yourself to be in your heart, to see with eyes of love, to be a vessel for that which you call God within you, grace is an automatic happening. One only needs to pray for grace when they're out of love. Then you pray for grace when you're within the frequency of love itself, as who you are in a moment. Grace is automatic for those present in the one being themselves. Thank you.
This is a question from Sarah. I'm not always able to feel the love for myself in my heart. I think I have shields up, even toward myself. Perhaps I'm afraid of love. Can you help me with this in any way? Thank you.
Yes, we are helping you. And our assistance will continue. For this moment, let go that you understand what is going on within you. For your sharing, as eloquent as it was, is coming from the mind wanting to understand what it is experiencing through feeling. And during the times when there is transformation and the dissolving of the barriers that are put there to protect yourself, the mind will say, I'm not feeling such. It'll start to explain for you. And in that you say, oh, I must have shields up. Again, there is mind guiding to understand what is occurring, and it cannot ever. Simply be with your feeling. Give it no explanation, no thought, no story. Simply be with it. Give it no label. Just let it move, let it move, let it move. This moment, breathe in your heart. No thought. Yes. No need to understand anything. Just feel. And you let them flow. Thank you.
Kelly shares, I am feeling calmly excited and very, very grateful. Thank you all for this moment in love and service.
You're welcome. Thank you for showing up.
Benjamin shares, I experienced the release of the pain suffered from the initial incarnation that was talked about on the call. It was a long time in coming. Thanks, Benjamin.
You're welcome. And you're born again this moment. All of you. Yet this time, you're the parent. How will you parent you now? We will see what you do. All of you. Thank you.
Tima shares, Dear Saint Germain, amazing, her subject says, inner peace, joy, and gratefulness is what I'm feeling in this moment. Thank you, Saint Germain, for your incredible love and support for us all. Much love, Tima.
You know, beloved, it is impossible for us to do anything other than that when we come into this reality consciousness that you are creating. All of you. It is like seeing the beauty of a baby giggle. From the heart, it is impossible not to smile. It's like watching the sun rise over the ocean on a clear morning. It's virtually impossible not to be in awe. And when we see all of you with the vast potential sitting in your own hand to create anything you like, any reality you like, we sit here in awe. For you are magical beings, incredible beings, divine beings. And you've come into a reality in the face of all of it that on different levels are occurring here in this world. You still choose kindness. You still choose love. You still strive forward. Magnificent beings you are. Time to see it from the heart. Time to know it. For the power that you contain within your heart is vast indeed. And it can transform anything. And the beauty of it is when it comes from your heart, it is a blessing for all. For every being. Thank you.
Nadja shares, I am in a state of bliss, blissful, grateful, and joyful. Thank you, God, Saint Germain, Ashamare, all divine beings, and all my brothers and sisters. Nadja.
We welcome the day that we will work through this body in your place to establish that the food being fed is the food of love. To establish an energy in Massachusetts for the masses. Get moving. Thank you.
And Karen Elliott shares, I feel like a radiant ball of light, and my body feels like a celebration. Great love. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. It's quite nice being yourself, isn't it? And realize being yourself is the easiest act, the easiest expression, the easiest doing. Being yourself. And an expression of yourself is radiance. While in the body, it is celebration. Be yourself all the time, no matter who says what. No matter what opinion comes your way. No matter what look you're given. No matter how uncomfortable they get. Be yourself. For uncomfort in another while you are being your radiance is merely the expression of their illusion dissolving before your eyes. Remember that. Take a deep breath.
She has a question on there also, which I believe you already answered. She's also asked how to best make this a moment-to-moment experience. So there you go. Jer shares, forever and ever grateful to know that which I am and that we are as infinite silent presence and love manifested in service to all. Blessings, love, and hugs to everyone. I love you with all that I am. Brother Jer.
Namaste. Thank you.
Here's a question from Willie. As I experience the still thoughtless mind, I get a sense of feeling dull. Why is this?
How can you have thoughtless mind and have the question of the definition of what is the word dull? The moment you had the label dull to a sensation, you were back in mind. The key here, beloved, is let go of the definition of that experience. It is like having gas. When you have gas, you release. You don't go chasing the air trying to figure out what are the details. You simply let it evaporate into the air that does not have energy of pollution in it. It is the same when you're having an inner experience. and an energy that is a bit denser than the energy you're experiencing arises, it is like having gas. You simply let it move. Yet the mind quickly comes in to say, oh, what is that? It is different than this expansion I'm feeling, the stillnessness I'm feeling. This is different. Oh, this is dull. Why is it here? Let us investigate. And in our investigation, we leave the spaciousness and fully submerge back into mind. Or you can simply see it like a passing energy. Oh, and there it goes. No thought, no question. Simply a movement. You feel that already. Just a movement. At times, understanding what is occurring is appropriate to gather reference point for others who cannot go into stillness, who require the bridge of thought through explanation to point them in the direction so they may directly experience spaciousness. Appropriate moments. That is why you have books. That is why you have conferences. That is why we are talking. We are merely communicating through sound wave in this moment, that you may gather that energy through sound, explanation. You can put it in your pocketbook, and in the appropriate moment, when you are talking to so-and-so you just met, you say, oh, I remember this. Let me explain something that I heard once that resonates with me. And in that you deliver the energy. They take the energy, which becomes a bridge from one thought consciousness into another. The other thought consciousness being more of a higher vibration. And in that higher vibration, they relax. As they relax, they open. As they open, they flower. As they flower, they begin to experience more and more who they are. You're welcome. Take a deep breath.
This is from Adema. My dear Saint Germain, I feel deeply relaxed, grateful, happy, and blessed indeed to be in your presence and in the presence of all on this call. How wonderful to feel wrapped in the arms of the divine. I love you so very much. Touched by the beauty of it all, in so much gratitude, thank you. Love from Adema.
Remember always that which you long for is at hand. That which you crave is at hand. The peace you would like to see is at hand. take your attention away from fear. Deliver the gift of your attention to love and kindness. Share with each other. Come together. Why eat alone? So rare is the opportunity to be with the people who are around you. So rare and fleeting, not permanent. So rare is the opportunity to come together with your brothers and sisters and share together what is of common ground. Not what is different. What is common? The differences matter not, for they're merely opinions of a mind. But what is common? What is the common ground? All of you choose love as best as you can. And you will have moments when you falter in that, where you're falling. And that is why you have family. Don't fall to the ground, fall to a shoulder. Fall into open arms. For the creation itself, its balance is brought forth. For when you fall, another is standing tall and strong. Yet pride does not let you receive this idea that has been seeded. Don't let anyone know that you feel down or weak in a moment or angry or sad. Because if you let them know, they judge you and take advantage of you. Yet in family, that does not happen. Family of the heart says, when you're down, come to me. What's the point of having strength in a moment? For yourself, you don't need it. For others. What is the point of having excess money? For yourself? No, for others. What is the point of having excess food? For yourself? No, for others. What is the point of having the gifts you have? Do you truly believe God gave them to you for you? No, for others. For the glory of God is made manifest through the sharing of itself. And it can only happen through you. Know that you are so loved, so honored for who you are. Don't waste a moment of this life. Hug the ones you love. When you feel good, let them see your smile. When you're out in public and you feel well, alive, full, let it pour out. There is no limit to that. There's no limit to love. Let people know through your energy, through your actions, that love is real. And it is the greatest show on earth. Namaste. Take a deep breath. Thank you so much, and have a beautiful evening and rest of your day. Love you. Namaste.